So in this video I'm going to talk about how to solve a problem which requires a lot of creativity. So well, I wanted to record this video because right now I'm making a robot, and well, for developing the program which controls the robot, uh, I have to think completely out of the box. So I mean, I have to think uh, in a very lateral way, um, thinking beyond what is normal or common. So well, this video is about creativity. Uh, well, we are taught from an early age that problem A is solved this way and problem B is solved this way. Period. So one single problem has one single solution. And well, I have never believed that. Well, I'm not very neurotypical, so I think that it's not that weird. So well, I always tend to break the mold. Well, always I'm allowed to. Well, first off, when trying to solve a problem which requires a lot of creativity, what you have to keep in mind is that you cannot try to solve this problem by looking at it very closely. So one of the main mistakes that a lot of people make when trying to solve these sort of problems is that they immediately pay attention to details. And this mistake, you cannot pay attention to details from the very first moment. First off, what you have to do is to look at the problem as if it were very far away. So you cannot see the details. You just see the general aspects, the general patterns. So you see something which is very general. It's not something detailed. It's just something very general. And from this point, you have to look at different perspectives, different points of view. Don't care if these points of view are not very logical or are not likely to be the best solution. Just, well, don't care, add them in the list, no problem. So first off, you have to see a lot of points of view, and then once you have identified these points of view, then you can pay attention to details, but don't pay attention to details directly. It won't work. So so it's like, for instance, it's like a matrix. So just imagine a matrix, a 2 or 3 dimensional matrix. The matrix is composed of sundry cells. So just imagine the matrix with a lot of cells, and well, these cells may be related each other. So, for example, perhaps you have a cell which is related with its neighbors. But it doesn't mean that all these cells must be related with other cells. Perhaps some cells are related with others, but there are cells which are related with no one. So with no one. So and well, for example, it doesn't mean that a cell must be related with a neighbor. For example, a cell may be related with another cell which is not close to it. So just these are just possibilities. Also maybe imagining the matrix as a 2 or 3-dimensional matrix, perhaps it's not a very good idea, depending on the kind of problem you're trying to solve. For example, in the project I'm developing, this robot, the robot for mapping the house. I mean, for example, if the robot is in front of the piano and you tell him to move to the kitchen, what it actually does is to imagine everything as a 5-dimensional matrix. So it doesn't see the house as a 2 or 3-dimensional matrix. It imagines the house as if it were like a bunch of matrices inside a huge matrix. So maybe you can imagine your problem as matrix inside another matrix, or a lot of matrices which are inside a huge matrix. So the point here is that you are actually the matrix. What I mean is that in this society, creativity is something almost forsaken. Sometimes it's like prohibited. So don't be scared to use it. Don't be scared. So I think that creativity is very, very important, even though people don't give it the weight it deserves. But I think that life without creativity would worth nothing. It would have no freaking sense. So most people are living in a state of unconsciousness, but this unconsciousness is something voluntary. They may change it if they want to. So in this unconsciousness there's a bit of consciousness, because in fact isn't unconsciousness a form of consciousness? So that what you have to do is to understand that perhaps when you look at this consciousness, you realize that consciousness is a light which is that bright that it allows you to see nothing. But once you get used to this brightness, then you will be able to see things. that you have never seen before. So I want you to think about this. I think that creativity is the 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 most important aspect of intelligence, and I think that in the future creativity will be very, very important. So just don't give a shit about what society say about that. Well, that you have to think like others do, because if not, it means that you are eccentric, you're not normal, you are a weirdo, and similar things. So just develop this creativity you have, because it's very powerful. See you.